Hey guys, this is Eskimo Poodle, and we're back to Let's Play Bloodborne on the Sony PlayStation 4. Last time, we finished up with the Research Hall, more or less, by taking on the Living Failures boss fight, which I failed a fair amount of, but oh well. We discovered that the L2 on the Rolling Saw worked out pretty well, and today we're going to get ready to go take on another boss, and this one has a weakness to being parried. So I'm not sure how well this is going to work out, but I'm going to go ahead and just make everything that I got here all about parrying. So strengthens visceral attacks, 10%, strengthens visceral attacks, 20%, and finally, in case I get hit, which I will, visceral attacks restore HP. So let's see how this works. Not entirely sure, but it should work out pretty well. I think if we put our bullets on now, we'll still start with everything necessary for the next fight there. I don't think there's anything I care about buying, really. Just some blood vials. Yeah, let's do that. And then I have... Oh, we have too many bullets. We're not going to have that many bullets after the fight, so... Or, we will, but not that many. Anyways, let's go ahead and get to it. Actually, I do want to check one thing first. I want to go to the underground corpse pile, and then if something is there or not, that would be nice. But I think it's going to be there. I think I know where I have to go for it to not be there, but I just want to check real fast. Basically, I want to see if these two enemies are still here, because after a certain point, they should be... Okay, yeah, they're still there. Okay, and we've already heard that dialogue, I think. So I'm gonna ignore it. Do I have maximum vials? I don't know. Oh well. Now I do, or close enough to it. All right, so we're onto stream again, and we're gonna go back to the boss chamber that we're just at. And yes, there is going to be a boss fight directly after that boss fight, so just bear that in mind in case you decide to go through the door. And as much as I hate to, I'm going to switch over to the Hunter's pistol instead of the Hunter's, or the Evelyn, because the Evelyn does have a tendency to miss sometimes if you're at the closer, if you're closer to the enemy for your parry. And there's someone just kind of sitting here. Let's take a look, shall we? Look familiar at all? It should look a little bit familiar. Yeah, it kind of looks like the doll, doesn't it? Just a little bit.
A corpse should be left well alone. Oh, I know very well how the secrets beckon so sweetly. Only an honest death will kill you now. Liberate you from your wild curiosity.
This is Lady Maria of the Astral Clock Tower, and if you think her voice sounds similar to the doll, that's because it is. She has the same, do I have my... I do have my gun out. Okay, good. Just want to check. Yeah, she's what the doll is based on, pretty much. And assuming you can get your parries off, she is weak to the parries. I just have to actually be good at it. There we go. And yeah, we'll get a fair amount of damage that way. You just have to actually be good at getting your parries off, unlike I am sometimes. But yeah, if you can get your parries down in this fight, you're going to have a nice, easy time, and it'll be great. Alright, she's going to go ahead and back off for some stuff here. It's not going to work out terribly well for you if you try to go behind her, because, you know, she has invincibility. And now she's on her second phase where she adds blood trails to her attacks. She's still parryable, so don't worry about that. But she's also more dangerous. Okay, she's just spamming that. And yeah, the extra blood adds more range. Still alive, barely somehow. I have like a pixel left. Yeah, parries really help out in this fight. That's going to be extra long range. She still has one more phase left, which we still have to deal with. And yeah, okay, that didn't work out quite as well as I'd hoped. I'm good at parrying the first phase. The next phase, a little less so, but you know, that's what this fight's going to be, for me at least. Parrying. If you want to do it mono womano, or womano, I guess however you want to pronounce it, go for it, but parries are pretty much the way to go, especially since you're going to get your health back and all that other good stuff. Let's see, we have a couple blood vials there. Yeah, it's basically nothing, so. Okay, for some reason I'm pressing the parry button and it's not actually doing anything, and it's making me mad. Oh well. I didn't actually check to see if I had my blood bullets still. Oh well. Not terribly worried about it. Okay, I do have the proper fucking thing on, right? I'll take you off, just be on the safe side. And then, yeah, we have that. Okay, good. And it is the Hunter pistol, not the Evelyn. Okay, good. Yeah, okay, we're good. There we go. That's what I like to see. Honestly, if you wanted to, instead of the health, you could also do the get bullets back, but frankly I don't know if that would be as useful since fucking A. Ah, she has surprising range with that moveset. She's a very fast boss, basically a hunter boss, kind of like Gascoigne, except significantly more dangerous. And she doesn't use her pistols if she I don't know if she has a pistol. She just uses her blades, I think. This fight took me a few attempts on my first try, but I was still using on my other character, but I was still using the parry strategy that I'm using now, and eventually that's what won the day. There we go. Like so, especially since we're doing so much damage to her from it. There we go. I think backing up is probably not the best idea. We might want to back to the side. Let's heal up again here. Yeah, that little blood explosion is not great. Ow, that hurt. And she has a permanent quickening effect on the old Hunter Bone. She has a permanent effect of that. Aw, dang it. I didn't actually get my visceral attack there despite the fact that I should have. Oh well. That hurt. I don't think you can. I don't think you can interrupt that little spiral jump attack bullshit that she does. All right. I was really expecting to have an easier time against this because I think it only took me a couple attempts on my first character. Like, yeah, it took me a few tries, but I don't think it took me that long though. Like, I still think, yeah, like Ludwig, and then yeah, Ludwig definitely took me the most on the DLC. Like, even the final boss of the DLC is reasonably parryable, and I did pretty good against that one as well. There we go. Got my stuff back. By stuff, I mean health. There we go. Health back. There we go. Kind of preempted that one and it worked out pretty well for me. I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay, now you really want to back up here because this is another big explosion. And now she adds fire to her stuff. Why not? Oh, okay, that should have been the visceral, but it was not, therefore I'm sad. Okay, we're doing good. He's almost dead, actually. Ah, that hurt. Oh, so close. Honestly, I think the second phase might be the hardest because her attacks seem to be quickest in that phase, whereas the blood and flame seems a little slower for the most part. But, oh well. Either way, I had her so close. And it was so far. But you can see why I like using the parries in this fight compared to just not parrying sometimes. Oh, she was so close. I thought I was going to get her. Whew. Overall, not a terribly hard boss fight if you're good at parries. Kind of fast-paced, but definitely not as hard as like Ludwig or some of the other bosses, like the Abhorrent Beast or some bullshit like that from the Chalice dungeons. She's a reasonably fair fight, that's for sure. Oh, she does have a pistol. Just doesn't use it very often. Okay, fair enough. And she does recover from her visceral attacks, or her visceral opportunities, rather fast, so that part can be kind of irritating, but, you know, whatever. Okay. That was me getting greedy right there. She never seems to go into like a pissy boss mode, I notice. Like, yeah, she'll get stronger and faster, but she doesn't like go just like berserk at any point, which is nice. Some bosses are just like, hey, you're beating me, and I'm just gonna, you know, spam all my bullshit forever. And she doesn't seem to do that, which I'm appreciative for. And my blood echoes that I don't care about. There we go. Just wail on her with R1, I guess, because that works out pretty good sometimes. Not always, but, you know, for the most part. Fucking A. She's very able to keep up with you, I notice, even though the fact that she's walking and I'm kind of like dashing around like a chicken with my head cut off. I'm never going to say a boss in this game is easy ever again, because every time I do, they completely and utterly wreck me for about an hour. Granted, we've only been at this one for 15 minutes, but still, it's the principle of the matter. I have something else to show you guys at the end of this episode if I actually kill this chick at some point today. There we go. She wasn't giving me a chance to try to even attack her right there. Yeah, this first phase, I feel like it's sometimes harder to parry in this phase than it is in, like, her phase later, but, you know, it works eventually. Alright, this middle phase can also be my kryptonite here. Especially when that happens. Okay, we're actually able to stun her out of her stuff a little bit, so that's not too bad. I like that, I like that. And she might be getting ready to go to her final phase here. I'm not sure. Okay, that, I feel like that should have stunned her, but it didn't, and therefore I'm just going to have to suffer, I guess. By the way, we will get a chance to get her weapon later. It's not going to be as cool as when she uses it, but we will be able to get it. Alright, let's go ahead and back up and heal real fast while we're at the moment. Pretty good. Oh, that should have been a visceral. That's basically my entire line in this fight, is it should have been a visceral, but it wasn't. That should not have hit me, I don't think, but whatever. I backed out of the way of that, but it hit me anyway. Oh well. Alright, Maria. Now you're being a bitch. And I might not be able to show off our little blood chunk glitch after this. Damn. I was thinking this fight was going to be a lot easier than it is. Alright. Keep trying here. Ignore my blood echoes because they don't even care. There we go. Now let's just go ahead and I was going to say R1 spam for a little bit, but she was not having that. Ooh, perfect. Sometimes you gotta like almost preempt her attacks in order to get the visceral, seems like. The other one you can is great, but it's not always gonna happen. There we go, got a bit. Ah, what? I dodged through her instead of getting the visceral. That's kind of boo-boo, but whatever. There we go. Okay, cool. We're doing pretty good. Now we just have to deal with her final phase. Part where I die. Okay, come on, we're doing good. We're doing good. Problem is, getting the visceral attacks on this final phase with the extra attacks can be a bit pain, but oh, we almost have her. And there we go. Lady Maria, Astro Clock Tower, down. A tough fight, but parries really help out. And yeah, I guess the last phase makes it really hard to parry because all the extra fire attacks, but really a fun fight, just not the hardest in the game, that's for sure. Alright, and now we got ourselves a Celestial Dial, which is a key item. Let's see here. Celestial dial that functions with a giant astral clock in the Grand Cathedral. When the dial is held up towards the astral clock, the clock will come to life and reveal a secret to its curious interloper. Okay, cool. Alright, so we should be able to get our... Oh, actually we need to go right about here. It turns the clock on pretty much here. And it opens the path. Nice. And it doesn't actually say where we are, but okay. Blood elixir. Madman's knowledge.
Black and white, blasphemous murders, blood-crazed fiends. Atonement for the wretches by the wrath of Mother Goss.
Okay.
Mercy for the poor wasn't child. Mercy. Oh, please.
Okay, don't bother attacking that guy because it's not going to kill him. He's just kind of invulnerable. So instead, we're here in the fishing hamlet, and let's go ahead and work back to Hunter's Dream real fast and check on a rune and then check on a different lamp because I don't know if we need to get further into this area to do the blood chunk thing or if we actually have to just reach the fishing village. I'm not sure, but we want to go ahead and put on the milkweed rune, which makes those look really weird, by the way. Okay, so host phantasms as illuminwood. We already saw this, I think. All right, and let's go ahead and let's go buy some stuff here real fast. There we go. All right. I want to check on the corpse pile lantern real fast. I want to see if those two people are dead. Because if they're dead, that means we can go ahead and start doing our chunk farming. And if it isn't, well, that means we have to go a little bit further into the level. I wish you could just warp from lantern to lantern. That'd be real nice.
Shrouded by night, but with steady stride. Colored by blood, but always clear of mind. Frowned under the church. Beasts are accursed, and curses shackled. Only ye the truth.
Okay, yeah, so they're still alive. Okay, so alright. We're gonna make a mad dash through the zone coming up to get to the checkpoint necessary to get to where we need to go, and then after that we'll go through the zone properly. Matter of fact, I still might die trying to do this because it is going to be basically a suicide run, but we'll give it a shot here. Let's see. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and put on some stamina stuff. Let's see. Stamina. Stamina. And then more HP just in case something attacks me. I can survive. But I think we're going to be good for the most part. We do need this particular rune on for something real fast, though. Alright, so now that we have this Lumen Wood appearance, let's go talk to this guy. Ignore his stuff and just talk to him.
Curse here, curse there. A curse for he and she. Why care? A bottomless curse, a bottomless sea. Source of all greatness, all things that be. Listen for the baneful chants. Weep with them as one in trance. And weep with us. Oh, weep with us.
And we got the Accursed Brew, which is another hunter item here. And this is... throw a concoction of curses at a foe. Skull of a local from the violated fishing village. The inside of the skull is forcibly searched for eyes, as evidenced by innumerable scratches and indentations. No wonder the skull became stewed in curses. They who offer baneful chants weep with him as one in trance. Alright, so this thing right here is kind of similar to the Executioner's Gauntlet, if I remember. Yeah, actually it's kind of like Fireball from Dark Souls, and I'm thinking about it. You basically chuck a curse at people. There we go. Anyways, you don't have to do this right now, but I'm going to do it just to get out of the way. So my goal right now is just to run through this entire village without getting killed by everything. So just go straight. Stamina recover. Just keep running. Ignore that guy because that thing just needs to be attacked to die. Okay, keep running, keep running. There's going to be some enemies here that I'd really rather not deal with. Yeah, like right around here. Okay, run. If I can get past all this, that's great. If I can't. Okay, our goal is this building right here. Okay, good. We made it. Here's the lantern that we need. Now, if you've been following that other guy that we've been talking to, that I killed by accident, he would be here and he would be dead. Underground cell, inner chamber key. That's what we need right there. We need that underground cell, inner chamber key. Just to be on the safe side, I'm going to go ahead and... real fast, I'm going to go ahead and go this way. This is a little further in the level than I need to go, but I just want to make sure. Okay, so we're going to get invaded right here. This is going to be a NPC invasion. This guy right here. This is Brador. He is going to keep invading you in this particular area
into the
past this lamp right here. And I'm fine with that, because we're not going to be in this area. I just wanted to get to this area, get his key, and then I think we're good to go for the blood farming, or the blood chunk farming glitch. I think. Now we need to go back to... yeah, we'll go through the fishing hamlet properly next time, and it will take us a little bit, because it is dangerous, and there's some enemies in here that are really cool and really dangerous. But now we should be able to easily get to our blood chunk farming. Let's see, underground corpse pile. You could have done this pretty much as soon as you got to the research area with those two little beasts. However, this is the easier way to do it because particular enemies should be dead by now. Yeah, these guys right here, these enemies are dead. And apparently, Rador is going to come bother us right here. So, you know what, fuck it. Just kill him. There we go. Okay, Rador's testimony, that's part of his armor set right there. Awesome. We'll look at that right now, actually, because fuck it. Where to go? Oh, here it is. The scalp of a horrible cleric beast, indicating that Hunter Brador, a healing church assassin, has killed a compatriot. Afterward, he wore his ally's own scalp and hid himself away deep below in a cell. The church provided him with a single soundless bell of death to ensure their secrets would be kept. This actually has really good beasthood, so if you're going for a beast build, that'd be real nice. And yeah, this guy should be... I'm pretty sure these two are permanently dead now. So while we're here, we're going to ignore the other doors, and we're going to go in here. Underground cell, inner chamber key. And this guy right here, he's the one that keeps invading us.
Yeah. Welcome to my quarters. I've never entertained a guest before. Are you going to kill me? After all you've done, kill me? As if to right your wrongs. What is it? Or perhaps beg my forgiveness? Well, leave off. What's done is done.
Yeah, we're just going to kill this guy.
Nothing changes. Such is the nature of man.
And then he drops the blood letter, which we'll check out momentarily. I just want to make sure that killing him doesn't cause these two idiots to respawn, because if it does, then that makes my life more of a pain, but I'm pretty sure they're dead permanently now. So let me just check real fast. Let's see, let's get out of here. And we'll check out the blood letter momentarily, but for now I want to make sure that those two aren't going to respawn. I think he kills them permanently, but if he doesn't, well, that makes me sad. But because that's the whole reason why I waited for this particular time to do this, is because those two would be dead permanently, and they wouldn't cause you problems during your run. I mean, even if they're alive, it's still not that big of a deal. You just have to be careful with them.
Shrouded by night, but with steady stride.
Okay, good. They're dead permanently. Good. Nice. Okay. So, the way that you go ahead and farm your blood chunks, I'm not going to actually kill them myself right now, because I'm going to do it probably a little later after this recording, but I'll give you the general idea of what you have to do. So, what you do is that one little scurrying beast that I told you not to kill back here. And yeah, this is a lengthy process. This will take you a while to get all the chunks that you want. So you're gonna have to watch out for that. And also try not to get killed by this guy, who I didn't think was right there, but whatever. You fucking little bitch. Alright, so that little guy right there, you kill him. And do not loot him. So you kill him, do not loot him, and then what you do is you run all the way back to the research hall. You kill the two over there. And you don't loot them. and then you run back over to this guy, and you kill him, and you don't loot him. And then you go back over there, and you kill them again, and you don't loot them. So basically, if you don't loot them, they respawn, and then you can kill them as much as you want. You have to go back and forth, obviously, which does take a while, as we're going to notice here. And then after you've killed them a whole bunch, however many times you think is necessary, because I think they drop 2 chunks each. Then you loot them, and then that'll give you something like a whole bunch, like 200 chunks or something stupid like that. But yeah, it's still a pretty long run back either way. And then you'd go back and forth killing them. I'll probably show it at the beginning of next episode, except for the part where I messed up. I thought I might have been trying to go down. Yeah, I'll probably still show it at the beginning of next episode just to give you the proper idea of it. But that's the general idea: is run back and forth, killing them without looting them. Do it for probably about an hour to get about as much as you want. Maybe even 2 hours. And then after that, start looting them. But if you reload the game, then you have to start the process all over again. If you loot them at any point, then that's it. That's all you get. So you run over here. You kill that guy. You kill that guy over there, and then you run all the way back to the guy over by the other lamp, and just repeat that ad infinitum until you have enough chunks. So yeah, it is a bit of a glitch, but it takes so long to do it that frankly, it's still an easy way of getting your chunks instead of just going after like the werewolves or the gargoyles in Upper Cathedral Ward or something like that. So if you want to take advantage of it, go for it. Again, I'll show you the fruits of my efforts at the beginning of next episode, or maybe even in addendum to this or whatever, but I'm not entirely sure. So yeah, just expect me to have a whole lot more chunks next episode than I do now. So I'm going to go ahead and do all that. And next episode, we're going to go ahead and we'll actually go through the fishing hamlet. So guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good night. Actually, I'll probably leave a link to somebody else that actually shows it in the video description. That way you guys can look at it and get an idea of what's happening before I actually show you how I do it later. So, yeah. Alright, I'll see you guys later.